a milli. Hello! This is our Lucha Underground review for July 22nd, 2015. And Justin, did you like this show?
I mean, it was the first time I've seen the show, so like I can't really compare it to others, but I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was better than WWE. I'll do.
I've been watching every single week since the casket match, and I thought this was, if not the worst show yet. Every single match on the card, I just didn't enjoy it. Like, either it was too short, or the wrestlers in it I didn't enjoy watching. It was just lackluster to me. But, anyway, let's get into it. Big Rick, a.k.a. Ezekiel Jackson, was meeting with Dario Cueto in his office, and Dario Cueto asked if, since he's getting paid off, if he wanted money or power with the Aztec medallion. And I don't understand why he asked that, because I just don't. But Big Rick said he wanted both, because he wanted to just pick one because he's badass like that, and he doesn't care what any of you people out there say, smarks. But yeah, that's how that interview went down. It wasn't very entertaining, except for Big Rick being a fucking pimp. You have anything to add to that?
No, I think you covered it.
Hit it right on the head?
Yeah.
Okay, so Texano, or however you say his name, is facing Johnny Mundo. How do you feel about this match?
I think it was the second best match of the night. It was pretty good. I give it a 7 out of 10 rating.
I don't know why, but Johnny Mundo is high-flying, and that's like the wrestling style I enjoy best. But the other guy, it's just, he's a big guy. I don't enjoy big guy wrestling too much, except for like Mil Muertes, or however you pronounce his name, and Big Rick. Those are the only two big guys I really enjoy in Lucha Underground. All the rest of them just seem to like be not entertaining.
What rating would you give this match?
I gave it a 6 out of 10. The match might have been really good, but I couldn't get over the fact that Johnny Mundo seemed like he was carrying the whole match. And that's just my personal opinion, but that's how I felt. And then after this match, at the end of this match, the Blue Demons buddies, I forget their name, but they're sidekicks, basically. The crew. They attacked not Johnny Mundo, Texano, and Johnny attacked him with them, which I don't know if that's just because they both didn't like him, or because they're joining sides, but it seemed a little bit weird.
Also, then Alberto El Patron comes out and basically saves Texicano. Well, he basically saves Texicano, and then they both stand. Well, Texicano gets up, and they both like look at each other.
And they're about to fight, but then they don't. Correct?
Yeah.
So the next segment is Hernandez in the office with Dario Cueto, and he seems to be in like all these segments tonight. Mm-hmm. I guess it's because Ultimate Lucha is coming up soon, but I don't know. Dario Cueto says to Hernandez that his match with Drago at Ultimate Lucha is going to be a lumberjack basically match, where all the lumberjacks have belts where they can beat Hernandez and Drago.
But the lumberjack match is with the fans, right?
Yeah. This just... Okay, I don't know how to put this, but doesn't seem safe. just putting that out there. If I was Dario Cueto, I would have had. I was no going back to me. I was looking forward to this match, but not a single lumberjack match since the beginning of time, besides Evolution and the Shield, has been entertaining. Am I correct with that?
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's just Drago's one of my favorite wrestlers, and it's kind of hard for a fan of him to get behind a match type that's this bad. But I guess some people would like it. Do you think the fans will
The fans
aren't real, I don't think. But
I mean, if they were, that would be crazy.
yeah, I don't think fans are allowed to whip the wrestlers. Or they could have just Hernandez not get thrown over. Or Drago, but that would be
pointless stuff.
yeah. See, yeah. And we also found out that Ultima Lucha is going to be 2 weeks now instead of 1, which that's good. That's really good since like every single match on this show was really short, and I feel like the matches next week and the week following that are going to be really long since they have more time.
Well, I think they just did that so they could talk about like all the matches and like all the stuff behind it. So like
what?
Like I think they didn't do a lot of like long matches because they wanted to like I don't know how to say it.
They wanted to give the backstory to all
Yeah.
of them. Yes, but at the same time, like eliminate some of the matches that didn't make any sense. Well, are there any that didn't make any sense? Yeah, the Phoenix match. Okay, we'll get into that later, but the Mac and Cage had a match. And what would you give that match?
I'd give it a 1 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it was like 5 seconds. It was like Corbin.
Yeah, that's
on
what
NXT.
I thought. If they were going to go down this route where the Mac and Cage had a match, just give Cage a victory tonight and have it a little bit longer. But I guess they didn't want to do that, and they wanted to go down this Brock Lesnar Undertaker route where they brawl and the security has to break it up. I gave it a 3 out of 10. It was just a what the fuck moment.
It was just really stupid. Stupid.
And then Dario Cueto comes out yet again to announce that there's going to be a match between the two. Mac got the roll up, and that's how he won, if I didn't mention that.
It's a falls count anywhere, right?
No, it's a hardcore match where there's, like, weapons set around the ring. Anything that he can find.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What if there's a chainsaw man?
Sharknado,
man. But that's going to be the opening match next week, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess that I like both these wrestlers in this match. I was hoping it would go a little bit longer, but I'll be definitely looking forward to that match because the Mac is really athletic for how big he is, and Cage is just muscle.
I like big man matches when there's weapons involved, but like other than that, it's not really.
Yeah, but put Big Show and Keenan in a match with weapons.
Okay,
I don't think weapons
different.
is going to improve.
I mean,
it.
if they're like athletic, like big men.
Well, I think even Brock Lesnar, you don't even have to have weapons in the matches.
He is a weapon. That's base.
Yeah, Big Show is the weapon of mass destruction now. I swear to God, Dario Cueto comes out another time, and he says that he's announcing that they're gonna have a match. He announces that he's gonna tell everyone what the Aztec medallions mean. So I believe they went to commercial. I wasn't really watching it on TV, if you know what I mean. But he comes back out, and there's a belt in the ring, and he says that, and there's 7 places in it, and he brings all the superstars that have an Aztec medallion, and have each one of them put it in the spot that it's assigned, and then the Big Rick comes out and places his in the middle, in one of them. And there's one left in the very middle. And He says since Phoenix got taken out by Mil Muertes, that there's one Aztec medallion that's left. And then Phoenix comes out and surprises everyone and is like, I'm here! Did you forget about me? And Dario Cueto says he was a little late to the party, so he has to be in the Battle Royal to see who will win the last Aztec medallion. And then they're going to have a match to see who wins it at Ultima Lucha.
I really like the idea of the belt because I thought it was really funny when he said, you don't just say, "Oh, I'm turning it in."
I'm just cashing it in now.
He called WWE out. Out. Yeah.
But at the same time, two things. It's what happens when they cash the belt in? Who gets it next?
I think they're gonna have like another competition.
Okay.
But he said if you don't cash it in like in time, someone could take it from you, so you have to defend it.
At the same rate, part two of that, why did they have a battle royal if Phoenix was just gonna win?
That's what I was like. Why? If it's like obviously he's gonna win. I wanted Killshot to win because we've seen him at Indy.
We'll get to that, but I guess it was just trying to take up more room or to prove that Dario Cueto's a bitch or something along those lines. But why didn't you just give Phoenix the Aztec medallion and then have more time for other matches? That's what I didn't understand. But whatever. I'm not running Lucha Underground. They say that they're going to add a twist to the Battle Royal where the last two competitors are going to have a match right after the third competitor is eliminated, and whoever gets the pinfall gets the Aztec medallion.
I like that idea.
I also liked it, but voice crack. But the last two people in the ring were Marty the Moth Martinez and Phoenix. Now, a bunch of people hate Marty the Moth. I'm actually a big fan of him because he reminds me of myself. A fat guy who like everyone hates. But yeah, I really enjoy him. And the match, it was pretty good. And then Killshot got eliminated, and I thought he broke his freaking jaw. Did you see what happened?
Yeah.
If you're gonna watch one thing on this show, watch that spot so it doesn't take too much of your time up. He looks like he breaks his jaw. Like, I don't know if he actually did or if he was just selling it really well, but it looked dangerous.
Yeah.
But Phoenix gets the win, and the roll-up looked really weird. Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm. I give this match... I thought this match was pretty good, actually. The Battle Royal. I thought that was the best match of the night. There's just a lot of action, more action than the Johnny Mundo match.
Yeah. So what do you give it?
I'd give it like 8 or a 9 out of 10.
An 8 or a 9?
Yeah.
Okay. That's your opinion.
What'd you give it?
I gave it a 6. I mean, it's...
I thought there was just more action than the first. I mean...
If you're talking the Battle Royal as in one match and the singles match in another match, I would give the Battle Royal a 6 and probably the singles match a 7, but that's as high as I go. And then they say that Prince Puma is going to come out and talk about what happened to his manager.
Is that the first time he would ever talk?
Mm-hmm. And he comes out, and he's about to start talking, and Mil Muertes comes out with Katrina and interrupts him. And I was really scared because I didn't want Prince Puma to talk, like, ever. So I thought that was really good planning, how they were planning on having him talk, but didn't actually. Because he hasn't said a single word, neither has Mil Muertes. So, and you actually, like, create feelings for him. It's really crazy.
I was like, oh, is he going to talk? And then, of course...
they psych you out. The Disciples of Death come out and try to attack Prince Puma. And he basically beats all of them up and then beats up Mil Muertes and stands tall looking at Katrina. So, but I think this made Katrina look better than Mil Muertes.
I thought it was cool how whenever she like holds up the rock thing, they'd have to beat him up, and then when she put it back down, they'd have to stop. I thought that was pretty cool.
Serious question. Do you think she's hot? I thought she was smoking.
I guess.
Okay. Everyone out there, if like you're not too lazy, comment if you think she's hot, which
also give it
yes.
a like if you think she's hot.
But it kind of looked like Katrina looked like the master instead of a manager. Mm-hmm. It seemed like she has more power than even Mil Muertes has. But do you know what the rocks are?
No, I just know that she controls them with them.
Okay, well, they're the ashes of where his family died.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool, but it's sad. Like, it's cool how he like does that, but it's sad.
Yeah. Yeah, do you have any more comments on this?
No, I just thought at the end when he did that flip over the belt and then landed like in front of it, that was pretty cool.
He's really athletic.
Yeah.
Like, I think if WWE wasn't such assholes, they could have signed him and made him like the next John Cena. I think we would have been okay with that. Well, maybe not, but like...
anyone other than John Cena, I think.
Anyone but you.
And Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is improving, though.
Yeah, but still. No Mike's... well, like, he's kind of okay. But anyways, this is not even the subject.
Yeah, but they can turn it off if they're not feeling us.
Yeah.
Don't you agree that he had a good match at Battleground, though?
Yeah, it was pretty good match.
So he is improving.
I've heard a couple people say that was like match of the night, and I was like, I don't think so. But
what match do you think was match of the night? Because it obviously wasn't the main event, and the Kevin Owens John Cena match we've already seen 2 times.
I know. That we'll talk about that later. But
okay.
Yeah. So we're probably done, unless you have something to say.
No. Just did you? Out of all the Lucha Undergrounds, did you think this was your favorite or no?
Well, this is like one of my first ones that I've actually like really paid attention to. So
yeah,
I'm excited for Ultimate Lucha.
Yeah. Just let us know if you're gonna watch that or like it or don't.
And
subscribe or something like that. That's what most YouTubers say.
And we're gonna do a Ring of Honor review. Probably.
Maybe. Let's see how much time we have.
We'll see how much time we have.
And
we'll plan to do these like every... what day's today? I forget.
Today's
Thursday.
Yeah.
So every Thursday we're gonna try and do a review. Of Lucha, NXT, and maybe Ring of Honor.
And remember, if you're watching this, you're probably a loser because we're not that famous. And
if you do see us and you like us, or if you don't like us, just spread the word. We want as many people to check us out.
Ask me if I do this every day. I say often.